Okay, so now we're gonna take it back a step. I'm gonna show you what a simpler version of that would look like without any of the bass notes. Just strumming. So what we want to do with strumming with our right hand, if you're right-handed, if you're left-handed, you're going to be doing this with your left hand. Also, you might need to, I guess if you're left-handed, you need a left-handed guitar, or otherwise you have to play like Paul McCartney when he was auditioning for the Beatles and flip your guitar upside down and learn all the fingering backwards, which, whoo! But he's Paul McCartney, so. So you're going to strum, you're going to go down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Good, good. So we're going between G and D7 is the first change that we have, right? All right, so we're going from this fingering, right? Second finger on the first string from the bottom on the 3rd fret, second finger on the second string from the bottom, 2nd fret, your 3rd finger on the 6th string from the bottom, first from the top, on the 3rd fret, and we're going from that, we're going to switch over to D7, okay? So that is the first finger on the 5th fret from the bottom, and we're putting that finger on the 1st fret. Our 2nd finger is going to go from the 4th string from the bottom on the 2nd fret. Last finger, our finger number 3, is going on the 6th string from the bottom, or the 1st from the top, on the 2nd fret. So we're going to go from G to D7. I'm going to do that real slow. G, D7, and G, D7. We'll try it a little slower. G, D7. All right. So once we got that, remember our pattern. We're doing down, down, up, down. It's going to be G, G, D7, D7, G, still G, still G, 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 D7, G, still G, still G, and C. So when you go to C, so it's very, it's a bit of an easier going from D7 to C, because you're only moving 2 fingers, right? Finger number 2 and finger number 3. So going from D7 to C. So the 2nd finger, he's just moving over to his neighbor right here. So moving from the 4th string from the bottom to the 3rd string from the bottom. You're even staying on the same fret. Just moving on over. And then this 3rd finger that was on the 2nd fret of the 6th string from the bottom was there, is now moving over to the 2nd string from the bottom, the A string, on the 3rd fret. So you're going to go from D7 to C. And then from C, you're going to go to G. All right? So then get comfortable. First, you want to get comfortable D7 to C. All right? D7 to C. D7 to C. After you get pretty comfortable going back and forth between those 2 things, right? Then you're going to go from C to G. Okay? C to G. You can look back at the fingering for that, but I'll tell you real quick. So C you got your third finger here on the second string from the bottom on the third fret. You got your second finger here on the third string from the bottom on the second fret. You got your first finger here on the fifth string from the bottom on the first fret. Okay, so you're going from C to G, where you have your first finger on the second string from the bottom on the second fret, your second finger on the first string from the bottom, third fret, and your third finger on the sixth string from the bottom on the third fret as well. Right? Okay. Now I'm found, was blind. You go to E minor. So E minor, you just take both your second and third finger up, right? And then you place the second finger here on the third string from the bottom on the second fret. So you're going G, you lift up your fingers, bring your second finger over here to the third string from the bottom, second fret, and then strum. Then from there, that whole measure, E minor, the next measure, we're going to just start off with D7, all right? Make it a little easier, so line, but now D7, I, G. So this is what the simplified version of that will sound like. So here's that simplified version with that strumming pattern we talked about. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Down, down, up, down. That pattern, okay? So here we go. Down, down, up, down. Down, down, up. Amazing grace, D7. How G, the sound that's still on G, a wretch. D on that measure. Wretch like G is what we're going to. I once was lost, but now we're going to C. C, I'm G, was E minor, but D7, I see. I see the word C, but the chord G. Blind, but now I, G chord. All right. So that is how you play Amazing Grace.